only for you.
Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. I have an announcement starting actually this week, and right now all the next year, I'm gonna start doing the live streams 3 times per week: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, same time like now. And also, I'm gonna the days when I am not online, in the live stream, I'm gonna just post some shorts. The reason is because many times I am repeating the same content. Well, because sometimes the market is in sideways, and now, right? There is no like action at all. So that's why it's better like if I just do this 3 times per week. So maybe we can give more time to the market, and maybe we will see some interesting moves. So, but don't worry. I mean, I will keep you updated with short, short and 4 hour chart, of course, and that's it. Okay, so let's start. First of all, I took a loss here, a stop loss. I gotta stop it here. I took a small loss here. The reason was I wasn't short here, but honestly, I was busy. I saw a bullish divergence forming in 4 hour chart 2 days ago, and I was expecting a bounce, but well, I need to be honest. I really forgot to cancel my short because I was looking for maybe potentially this move around here. But never mind. So I have like 7 wins right now and 3 losses, I think, something like that. I don't know. In this small account I'm using, actually you can see my trades I am using in the copy trading. So full transparency, you can see actually my loss as well. But well, never mind. So let's continue with Bitcoin in 1 day chart. 1 day chart is still like this. It's still the same, and we have still Bitcoin still has time to keep dropping. Now, maybe you are thinking right now potentially buy signal. The problem is the time. Right now, Bitcoin is below the key area of the point of control, volume profile, as you can see here, is this area. Now is resistance, right? So you are bullish, you want to see Bitcoin breaking this area and maybe potential test of the MI55, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be a sell. Even if you see Bitcoin pumping right now here to, I don't know, to the moon, it's going to be a sell. That's it. There is no other technical analysis, at least for me. For Bitcoin, it's a sell. Every bounce is a sell, and that's it. Now, let's talk about the 4 hour chart because, well, in 4 hour chart, I'm in short actually. I am in short, looking for this beautiful sell signal is forming right now. I think tomorrow, in the next 24 hours, we'll see the sell signal, and it closed below the MA21 around $16,800. You will see a full leg down all the way down to $16,400 and potentially finally continuation where I am looking for my target actually for 1 day chart is at least 16K or $15,500. That is the level I am looking for in 1 day time frame. So if you're bullish, well, you want to see Bitcoin pumping right now. I mean, today, the next 24 hours, of course, I will get a stop it. I will take a loss. And after that, to the moon, no. Even you see Bitcoin pumping again here, is going to be a sell. So the reason I'm saying this, well, I think maybe you saw my last stream last year, but just 1 week left. Yeah, almost New Year, right? Yeah, 2022, amazing year. So the thing here is like Bitcoin is a big sell in macro time frames. The bounce we will see in 2023, if we see it, of course, we will see it, is gonna be a sell too. So right now here I am in short, yes, here I am in short. I am looking for this continuation. Now, invalidations is simple, yes, to the moon right now, Bitcoin to 100K, yes, but I don't think so. I think we will see a sell signal very soon here, maybe in the next 12 hours, I think. And if everything is okay, we will see again another test to $16,500 in short term, and after that continuation to this area. Now let's talk about the 2 day chart. 2 day chart is very interesting because 2 day chart is doing something very impressive for me because, well, it's getting ready for a major sell signal continuation in higher time frames. So usually when you see this test with MI55, what is that? It's a rejection. Usually it's like that. So I'm looking for in the rest of the month, the next 10 days, you will see a rejection here. And usually when you see that, well, careful here because rejection plus potential sell signal into the chart, well, I think you know what I'm going to say, right? But Bitcoin is going to zero, right? So that's it. Bitcoin is a sell. I know maybe you say, but my YouTuber said the bottom was in. Is in, right? Yeah. Many people said the bottom was here, and after that, what happened? Now the bottom is here again. Okay, good luck. So the thing here is like, I think a weekly chart is garbage, totally garbage. I think now market makers, they are looking for the monthly close and also all the closes, as I said before. And also the stock market is a sell. Just 2023 is not going to be friendly with us. Well, I mean, well, for me, yes, because I can short anytime. But for many people, they are just buying and DCA, right? That kind of things. I think at least 6 months in 2023, they will just get wrecked. They will get wrecked more and more. Now, 3 day chart here. through the chart, the thing here is like we have still a test in the MA55, as you can see here. It's still below the zero line, as you can see here in OBB, so this is a sell. Okay, maybe it's but to the moon. Well, even if we see it, doesn't matter, because the key level right now is 20k. Okay, 20k. 20k for to what? To keep falling. If you really want to see real reverses for Bitcoin, Bitcoin must close in the next 10 days above 25k. And probabilities are very, 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 very low right now. Actually, I don't think so. Find the chart. We have a, let me see, we have a new close. Yes, this continuation, as you can see here. For me, this is very clear. This is a continuation, as you can see here. So it's just about time. Any close below $16,500, I will set around here, the body, the candle here. Yes, we will see continuation, and well, the next target should be around 10k. The question is going to happen maybe this month or next month? That's it. Now, let's continue and let's talk about the monthly. The monthly, you see, for example, this week, or actually I would say 1 day chart closing below this moving average MA100 in monthly, $16,800. Well, now is where Bitcoin actually right now is there. I think, for example, if you see tomorrow Bitcoin closing below this level, there is a very good chance we will see Bitcoin at 15k 500 and potentially lower prices. So the question here is like, what do you think? Is this the bottom? I was studying the charts. By the way, I have finally a decent connection. I was fixing some issues with my firewall yesterday, but I think today finally is the first day I can say finally everything is getting normal. So, but let me show you something. Here in the monthly, if we use the ADX DI, it's very, very interesting what is happening right now, because technically speaking right now we are in a bear market in monthly with ADX. You see, as you can see here, this is not something, I mean, we didn't have this setup before, never. It's the first time where finally bulls, they are just keep falling and bears are in control, as you can see here. So in the monthly, well, we have very, very bad news. So I think 2023 is not gonna be friendly, as I said before. And now be aware of this. We are gonna have a potential, I mean, remember, I don't trade the golden dot at the cross, right? But the momentum is since 2021. Bears are in control. They are rising, as you can see here. Bulls, they are falling. And next year, you see, for first time in the history of this chart, you see the bears are above here. Well, my friend, at least 6 months to all 2023 is gonna be garbage. It's gonna be garbage. I am not saying Bitcoin will go to 1K, of course not, but you cannot expect like a bull market like 2020, yeah? So thinking like Bitcoin or the market, the crypto space will move like 2020, like this, I don't think so. If we see something like maybe something like this in 2023, that is my biggest, like, I think that is gonna be the best thing we can see, or we could see maybe next year. So, but as you can see here, this is gonna be just a sell. Thinking like Bitcoin, if for example we see Bitcoin at 10k, 9k, whatever, and you see this bounce, for example here, what happened? Well, this bounce is gonna be just what? It's gonna be all this area is gonna be a massive area of resistance, and after that to the moon, right? The question is, as I said in October, you should watch my video, my prediction for 2023. If the thing here is like, we will know in 2023 if Bitcoin is in a real bear market after Bitcoin tests potentially this area around, again, 10k or 11k, whatever. Any break of this area, yes, we will see Bitcoin not 3k, 4k. We will see Bitcoin at prices like you cannot believe it, okay? Because, well, based on a technical analysis, where is the highest volume in the history of Bitcoin? No, my friend, it's not 10k. I don't want to say the number. You can say it right now, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to scare you. Yes, I'm showing you the facts in the chart. Of course, it will take years. I'm talking about maybe 2024. I was talking with one of my friends, and he's right about something, like technically speaking, after the halving is when the new bull market will start. Well, for me, it's gonna be the next macro bounce market. It's not going to be a bull market. Bull market is when the asset is in uptrend. This asset is reversing the trend after 12 years. So what does that mean? For example, right? Don't watch the price, please. I'm trying to explain. For example, if we see a crash in 2023, 2024, and after that you will see, for example, this bounce. As you can see, it's a bounce, not a bull market. It's a bounce, macro bounce, where Bitcoin is like to the moon, right? And at some point, honestly, based on this chart, I am not expecting to see Bitcoin at 70K or 100K in many years. So I don't want to be pessimistic with you. I know someone told you, but Bitcoin will hit 1 million, right? And that is the problem. When you see Twitter, when you see people, when in the next 20 years, 10 years, use the answer that, I mean, when you see the question like, hey, what is the price of Bitcoin in the next 10 years or 20 years? Automatically is 1 million. 1 million. Maybe they are right. But maybe before we will see, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, who knows? And after that to 1 million, right? Which one is going to be first? I can tell you right now, Bitcoin monthly is garbage. Garbage. Extremely bad. Very, very bad. Okay? So be aware of this, because if we are going to enter, like actually I think we will enter, we will see it in next year. If every time I said this in 2020, 2021, if we see a real bear market for Bitcoin in the monthly, 90% all your favorite altcoins will disappear. Okay? So sorry for saying this, but you have to be ready for this. You really have to be ready. So ready for what? This live stream is not going to be more. Of course, it's going to be about technical analysis. Remember, I am not financial advisor, but I am. How can I say this? I want to remind you, if you are thinking the market will go to the upside forever and ever, you are very innocent. Okay. So seriously, we have to, including myself, we have to make a plan. Why? Because I was doing my homework finally, or I can use internet. The charts in the long term, they are not looking good, and in all the world, at least in the next 3 years, we are gonna get fucked. Okay, doesn't matter the country you are. Okay, all of us. Okay, so it's better to make a plan, not hope, right? A plan, a real plan. Yeah, investing, saving, whatever you have to do it. Yeah, because it's gonna be very difficult the next 2-3 years for all the markets. Okay, so let's continue with Bitcoin in just 1 week left, my friend. 1 week left, 9 days. So let's talk about this chart, and this chart is impressive. For first time in the history, Bitcoin will print. What is this? I know, maybe you know in the comments, right? What is this candle? You want to see reversal for Bitcoin because someone told you 1 million next target. Well, Bitcoin must close about 30K right now. When I said right now, I mean it. I really mean it. We have to see Bitcoin at 30K right now, today, tomorrow maximum. Yeah. But I think that is not gonna be. It's not. We will not see it. So the next logical target maybe could be this month, or it could be maybe next year. It will be 14K. But the real target, I wouldn't be surprised if we see between 9K or 7K. What I'm saying right now here, 7K. I am looking for potentially for maybe lower prices in 2023, is because the structure of the market. Yeah. So let me show you something. This is the basement between $7,000 to 4,000. Yeah, and looks like, of course, is forming this. Is potentially, or one scenario is like potentially we could enter in a massive range for maybe 2 or 3 years potentially. I want to see this, but the thing here is like with this formation, this is reversal. This is a gravestone candle in 1 year candle. Watch this. In 1 year candle here, we have a hammer reversal in 2015. So from here, 10 years. to the moon. Right now we have the opposite candle, gravestone candle. What is this telling you? At least 3 years, 2-3 years, I am looking for a major downside. The question is, Bitcoin, maybe 10K will be strong enough to support all this pressure? Maybe. But the real support for Bitcoin is between $7,000 and 4K. Any close below 4K, seriously, that my meme of Bitcoin will go to zero. It could be not real, but I think people will see, oh my God, really. So the thing here is, like, remember, I don't follow news. I don't follow, FOMO. I don't follow anyone. I am sharing just my technical analysis based on my own system of trading, and also how I read price action, right? And also actually almost 10 years of trading. Wow, I am getting old. Okay, so never mind. The thing here is, like, I am not the best trader, but something I have, like many people they don't have, is experience. And when you see people right now, honestly, I was last week I was using Twitter, and it was so disgusting how to, like, when I saw many people really like thinking Bitcoin will go to the moon to 1 million. Maybe they are right, but the timing is totally different. This chart is telling me, at least in the next 10 years, maybe potentially yes, we will see it. But first we will see downside. The question is where. It could be 10K, it could be 4K, I don't know. Or even worse, it could be 1,000, I have no idea. And after that to 1 million, okay? So the thing here is you should be ready for the next 2-3 years. Now, I am a financial advisor, but the only thing I can say about fundamentals for Bitcoin is the only one coin for me, like it actually decentralized, is Bitcoin. That's it, okay? Okay, so let's continue with the next close. We are gonna see for Bitcoin, well, what is this? This is continuation, and I am expecting for first time in the history a test to the M21. There is my last hope for this bear market. Any close below 10K, yeah, in the monthly basis, for example, for some reason, if Bitcoin, instead of bouncing hard, because actually I want to see it, I want to see Bitcoin testing here, bouncing very hard, for example, like here, like the Corona crash here. I want to see it, and here to the moon in 1 million, you want. But the thing here is, like, any close below the M21, for example, in July, if you see Bitcoin below 10K, that is going to be very concerning. Now, let's talk about the next close is coming. 3 months chart. What is this? 6 months, almost 1 year, closing below the M21. For me, it's more than enough to say right now this is a rejection and continuation, and the next target should be between 10 and 9K around there. And I think I am expecting a strong bounce around there. Now, the bi-monthly is closing also, yeah. And what is this? Any close below the M55. So the key level here right now is 16K. Any close below 16K, I think that is going to happen, but we'll see maybe this month. That is going to be the trigger for me to see a major pain in the markets. And finally, from there, we will see a major bounce. And based on the conditions of the stock market and everything, that bounce is going to be a sell. Okay? So, let's continue with Ethereum. I'm going to check just some altcoins, and after I'm going to continue with the stock market, because the stock market is actually very interesting right now. We are going to have in the 12 months candle here. Any close below, so here Ethereum is actually the closest going to be potentially better. It depends, right? If Bitcoin crashes 10K right now, this setup is going to change. But the key level here to watch for Ethereum, you are, Ethereum lover, like, oh yeah, no, the next Bitcoin is going to replace Bitcoin. Yes, please. I am still thinking. I don't follow news, as I said before, but I think Ethereum is gonna crash so hard, but that hard, like all the newbies around there will be crying. I will see many people crying with Ethereum. As I said, when I saw this, like the proof of stake is the best tool to control the blockchain for some countries, right? So where is the Web3? There is no Web3 anymore for Ethereum. Okay. So technically speaking, if you see this year, remember this number, $700. If you see Ethereum below this number in 2023, next target should be 200 in 1 year. Of course, I'm talking about the next, because you will see this one as reversal, and after that it will do something like this, right? And after that, to the moon like this. Okay, so the thing here is like, if you are accumulating, right, DCA, right, the most powerful blah blah blah, well, the market is gonna teach you, like the YouTubers, they were wrong. Okay, my friends, so let's continue with Cardano. Cardano, what is this? Full reversal in 12 months, as you can see here. Any close below 0.20 this year. I mean, in the next 10 days, you see Cardano closing below 0.20, full reversal all the way down to even 0.05 cents next year. Okay, so key levels, yes, to the moon if you want. The next Bitcoin is up to you. Just I'm showing you what I see in the charts in the macro timeframes, because for me now it makes sense to start talking about these kind of things, because now people they are thinking, okay, what is gonna happen in 2023? Inflation is dropping. Okay, I'm gonna buy because to the moon, right? Of course. Fill my shorts, please. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoin in higher, very higher time frames, like macro time frames. Let's one of the oldest one is Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin. I know the halving is coming for Litecoin, and to the moon, right? What is this? It's sideways. I mean, in macro time frames, it is sideways. I cannot say anything. The lowest point should be 2030, around there. For me, it could be a buy. Now let's talk about the monthly here. The monthly here for Litecoin. Using just price action, this could be, if I see Litecoin, for example, without making new lows between 40 to around here, all this area for me potentially could be the area of accumulation. Okay, looking for a potential the halving, right? You know, the FOMO, right? So in using indicators here, we have a monthly buy signal here. So I am expecting new lows for Litecoin. I don't think so. I cannot be bearish for this thing. Okay. So the thing here is like, you are looking for the halving, like, oh yeah, Litecoin will have the halving, for example, here. I think the halving was here. I cannot remember. Every 4 years, like Bitcoin, right? So something like this, potentially, yes, maybe Litecoin is gonna be one of the players. We will see like other cycles pumping. Okay, so the thing here is like, right now, if you want to invest in altcoins, even for me it's risky. Even if I see this buy signal right now here, I don't feel comfortable when I see Bitcoin doing nothing, because I have my own rule, right? I don't buy altcoins, I mean, for holding in the long term, if Bitcoin is not healthy, and Bitcoin is not healthy. Now here, be careful with this, because for example in weekly chart here, to the moon, right? No. You will see a signal very soon, maybe in January, and Litecoin is gonna test around maybe 40, 50, around there. It could be a buy, maybe, yes, because the monthly is a buy, right? So the thing here is like, Litecoin cannot break 40. Any close below 40, you will see a sell off all the way down to 25. And I am a financial advisor, but for me, this level should be an amazing opportunity to buy Litecoin. Looking for maybe long-term investment for the halving for Litecoin, right? So, yes, Litecoin for me is looking much better than other altcoins. So get ready, please be ready, because if I am right with my technical analysis in macro timeframes, many altcoins will be just gone. Okay, so careful. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with other altcoin. Yeah, I want to show you the oldest altcoins, like I know in the previous cycles, because I want to know what we can expect from them in 2023. One of them is Monero. Let me show you here. Yeah. In the monthly, Monero is looking good. it's not looking that bad. I cannot be better sure. For me, Monero is, you know what? For me, it's like, oh, we don't trust centralized exchanges anymore. So we have, and also digital currencies, right? Digital yen, digital yuan, digital euro, right? Well, some people they will start looking for privacy, right? And Monero for me is the best choice, right? That's why centralized exchanges they are removing Monero because, well, you know. Mm-hmm. So, and for me this makes sense, right? I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, but please, we have a buy signal here in the monthly forming. In January, February, potentially we will see it, and as long as it's holding 140, 135 in the monthly basis, for example, here, like this, maybe about 3 months, something like that, and when we see Bitcoin finally from the bottom, Monero, Litecoin, I think they will pump very, very hard. Okay. Well, but I wanna one thing. Every 2 weeks in the investing channel in my Discord, I'm gonna start publishing private special content just for all the members. Only my Patreon. It's not gonna be here on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So I want to make a little bit like my goal for 2023 is I want to take care of more of the members, like they are supporting this channel, providing more content like they actually only for them. Okay. So my cat again saying hello. Every time when I'm talking, he likes to come here and he's doing the same thing. Okay, so let's continue with the stock market. 1 second. Do you hear that? He's crazy. Okay, so let's continue with the stock market. The stock market is a sell. That's it. Okay, the stock market is a sell. SP 500 is a sell for me. What is this? Let me show you. The weekly chart is very, very, very obvious here. We will see a sell signal maybe in January. Yeah, we will see a sell signal in January. And the key level was tested last night. 3,700 area, that is the area like SP500 cannot break. Mm-hmm. Why cannot break? Because here, if we see in the next 10 days, right, if we see this area broken here, you will see a very nasty candle closing in 12-month chart. Okay, so this area cannot break. So the best scenario for SP500, if you are bullish, is just to be in sideways months and months all the year, all next year. So the thing here is like we will see a sell signal maybe in January. Yeah, January is gonna be red. February potentially will be red. March potentially we will see recovery. Mm-hmm. So wait for it because you are in short here. You will have to wait, but I think it could be worth it. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's continue here in 1-day chart. What we can expect for the SP500 1-day chart? Well, it's obvious here, like we will see a bounce here. We will see a bounce, potentially buy signal forming here, a bounce to MA55 to what? To keep falling, okay? So maybe a small bounce, and after that, continuation. Be careful here because volatility is contracting here. So usually when you see volatility contracting is when you will see a major moves in the markets. Now let's talk about the 4-hour chart here. As you can see here, the bounce, maybe testing the MA55, same area as the MA55 in 1-day chart. Around 3,900 should be around there, maybe around there. But you see in the next 24 hours, you will see a sell signal here. Sorry, my chart is a mess. Okay, let me fix it. Okay, good. So you will see this sell signal maybe tomorrow to the moon, and after that to zero. Mm-hmm. So now let's talk about the some other assets. Other assets. Let me show you the Tesla, because Tesla is doing something very, very interesting here. Tesla is getting wrecked and is impressive. You see, what is this? Beautiful, right? What is this? This is a reversal here, and not just the weekly chart, also the monthly. This is a monthly reversal in progress. Okay, monthly reversal in progress, where 12-month chart is a wonderful reversal where you will see shit. My God. Fuck. Okay, Tesla to $25 to the moon. Amazing. Wonderful. Okay, so there is no confluence here. So that means, of course, it will take years, right? But there is nothing here to support the price. Let me see in 6 months if I can see some confluence. No, there is no confluence. Hey, shh, shh, quiet. Here, as you can see here, there is no confluence here. There is no confluence. The only support potentially is a 100, a bounce there, something like this, and that bounce it could be a sell, and after that to the moon, right? Careful with Tesla. Yeah. Oh my God. You see, 3 months chart breaking the M21, bi-monthly. One second, let me close my door. Sorry. Sorry, my cat is crazy. The thing here is like, I mean, remember, we're talking about very, very, I mean, long-term projections, right? So you will see, this is 2023, I think, is going to be the best example why I really hate DCA. For me, it's the worst thing people can do, but usually people, when they do the kind of things, it's because they have no idea what they are doing in the markets. I know it because I did it when I started many years ago. Yeah, DCA, buy, and with my Excel file, right? 500 here, 500 there, and rect, zero shit, right? So, well, but we have to be happy. We must be happy because without them, we cannot make profits, right? This is a business. Okay, so the thing here is like you will see by monthly here around 100. Yes, 100 should be the target here for this drop. And after that, we will see a bounce, and that bounce potentially could be a major sell for Tesla. Let me see here in the 6 months. Yes, 100. 100 is the target I am looking for. And the weekly chart here, let me see. No, this is amazing. Beautiful. Ah, my God. Well, I am missing out a short. I am newbie, The thing here is like, if you're looking for a bounce here, I don't think so. No, EDX positive here above above the 23 level. This is very strong. It's a sell-off, and actually for me, it could be a potential. Well, it actually is a reversal, monthly reversal in progress. Yeah, 100 is the level for me. Between 110 100 should be the area. Now let's talk about Amazon. Why I'm talking about the companies? Well, because they are the top 10, right? So I want to see what they are doing for the next year, breaking the MA55, breaking the 100, and this is the chart you will see for Bitcoin potentially. Breaking, you see the first bounce, yes, and after that, continuation. So right now here I am looking for 75. 75 should be the target. Any close below 75, you will see something like Tesla, where this thing is gonna reverse the trend. I mean, you want to see reverse, you really want to see like Shiba Inu thing, like really, I mean, crash, like a Ponzi scheme. 75 cannot break. Any close below 75 for me is gonna be the reversal, like the no return, like reversal, and you will see all the people who made money in 2012, 2015, all the people here eventually they will get wrecked. Now, why I'm saying this is because of this. All the markets, pay attention, my friend. Pay attention here. Reversal. You see? Where is the next support? Shit, this is like I don't know. I think Shiba Inu has better chart. I don't know. For me, it's like this, right? Like this. But well, I don't know. Maybe some countries will start printing money, and maybe they will rescue, right, the stock market. But if I can tell you right now, this is gonna be around maybe 50 is gonna be the level I will start looking for. Let me see if I see some confluence here. 60 by monthly. Let me see the monthly. No, it's because there is no support here. There is nothing here. No. Oh my God. Maybe I will start shorting the stock next year. Maybe, I don't know. Interesting, right? Interesting. Okay, so let's continue with others. Let me see the comments. Okay, let me see. James, hello James, welcome. Big cross in the monthly ADX. Well, as I said before, I don't trade crosses because for me it's for newbies. No, the momentum. The momentum is the thing. Like as long as the slope is positive, uh, that is the key. Okay. My advice for you, of course, is like instead of looking for crosses, you have to pay attention of the slope. Let me show you something very interesting here. For Bitcoin, usually I use the ME21, ME55, and optional ME100, right? But what could happen if I add here exponential moving average here, and I will add a more reactive moving average, the 10, right? I don't use it for trading, of course not, but let me show you something. What is this? Tell me, the blue line is the moving average 10, right? For first time in the history, every time, right? This year, 2022, is the year of for first time in the history, right? What if, right? So, for first time in the history, finally, the moving average 10 in the monthly is about to cross the ME55, right? Why is this concerning? No, it's not because of that cross. No. It's because the momentum. The momentum is, for first time in the history, this one is gonna confirm a death cross, yes. It's a sell. Well, as I said before, I don't trade crosses, but eventually this is gonna push, or it's gonna confirm the slope of the ME55 negative. As you can see here, the slope is changing, right? So tell me how many times you saw, or we can see here in this chart, the slope negative for the ME55. Never. You see? Always is positive here, positive, flat, positive, and here it's getting negative, the slope. So what is this telling you? The momentum in the monthly is to the downside. This is a very good hint when you will see reversals. When it's flat, sideways. When the slope is positive here, it's very strong to the upside. When the slope is negative here, or it's turning negative here like this, it's changing. You see? Instead of looking for death crosses or golden cross, because that is like newbies they do, it's very funny. I was watching one YouTuber that said, I have more than 20 years of experience or something like that in the markets, but every 5 seconds is selling you courses. It's selling you courses every 5 seconds. Your lifetime opportunity. But I asked to this guy, because this guy likes to send me videos about this guy. Do you see, his profits, or when he's losing or not? So I don't know. This guy uses selling, I don't know, candies. I have no idea. But like this guy, there are many on YouTube. So you have to be careful. Yeah. The thing here in this channel is like trading is a profession. Like you cannot talk with people. I cannot talk with low average people in the streets or my friends about the markets, because 90% of the people, they have no idea about money. They don't care. They are happy with 9 to 5 job. I totally respect, but I am very weird. I am weird, so I don't like it. So I don't have someone to talk about the markets. That's why I decided to open a YouTube channel, and I said, I would like to have a community where I can talk about these kind of things, and they don't call me crazy. But you know what happened? When I said all the things I wanted to say, actually they call me crazy. They say, you're a boomer. Million token will never crash, right? I remember. Cardano will hit $10. Yeah, of course. Okay, so let's continue. And I don't want to miss the major signal is showing up right now for Bitcoin, and it's this one. And get ready, because the next $10,000 move is coming. Potentially it's to the downside. Let me show you. What is this? in 4-hour chart, yeah, we know 2-day chart is printing a sell signal. If we know weekly chart is garbage, the bullets are variance based on 5-day chart is almost technically we see validation. Well, the next sell signal here in 4-hour chart, what is doing? Volatility is contracting, right? So last time when we had this volatility contracting, what happened? Bitcoin bounced so hard, yeah, around what? 10%. So if we see the sell signal here, potentially we could see volatility expanding here, yeah. And well, let's think about like 10% crash. Okay, 10% crash from this point. 10% crash is 0, right? New lows for Bitcoin around 15K. So as you can see here, so there is a chart, this chart with the volatility like this. Well, if we see 10% move to the downside, now you know the next target, right? Okay, so let's continue with some comments. Simon, thank you for joining to the live stream. Okay, let me see. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I don't know, Simone or Simon. I don't know. Sorry. Leo, we miss your stream. The thing here is, the thing here, my friend, is like every day for maybe 5 months. I was watching my own videos. I am repeating the same thing because I cannot say something else because the market it was not moving many times, right? So that's why I said, okay, maybe I am saying the same things too much. So that's why it's better if I do it 3 times per week. We have the projection, for example, to the upside, to the downside, and after maybe 2 days, we see the result. That will be better, I think. Okay, so about my community, well, I apologize for all the community. I'm really sorry because I couldn't be for almost actually 1 month because I got sick. I moved to other place, and also I couldn't connect to internet, everything together at the same time. It was so complicated for me. But now I'm here again, so let's keep doing this. Okay, Lycon, done. Okay, what is that? Okay, let me see your request. I have no idea what is that. Let me see. Atlantic Lithium. Okay. My first time. What is this? The weekly chart as usual. Garbage. It's not Shiba Inu, right? 1-day chart, 4-hour chart. Okay, first of all, be careful with this, right? Because it's like this is just garbage, right? So 1-day chart to the moon. No, well, if you are looking for a bounce, maybe yes, fair enough. You are in the lowest point, right? But ADX is positive about an entry level, so I will be very careful here. Yeah, I will wait for maybe sideways here, and after I see buy signal here, ADX is getting negative here. Yes, potentially a bounce maybe to 65 around this area, and that's it, no more than that. Okay, so 4-hour chart, if 1-day chart is like this, in 4-hour chart maybe potentially could be the trigger for a buy. We have potentially forming a bullish average forming, so that means you have to see maybe a leg down to 0.55 or 0.54 around there. And maybe from there we will see a bounce. But for me, this is just a pump and dump. So, okay, let's continue. Tesla buy on weekly. Of course, yes, all in. 100x to the moon, right? Okay. If you don't have experience in the markets, when I say experience, when people said, I have 1 year of experience in the markets, and they believe like I already have experience. No, you don't have. No. After 5 years, maybe yes. Maybe you can say yes, I have. Some of them, some. Yeah. So after maybe, it depends, right? You can, how can I say this? Speed up the process. You find a mentor, he's teaching you for 6 months or 1 year. You learn this a system of trading, and after that, you're just by yourself, practicing. And after that, maybe instead of looking for 5 years, you will make it in maybe 1.5 years or maybe 2. but you have to do it every day, every day. Okay, so let me see here. What is this? Mako Gold. Is this one? Okay, 1 week and 1 month. What is this? Okay, 1 week and 1 month. Shit. Okay, this is the last hope for this. I don't know what is this. It's gold. I don't know. It's a company, right? This is the last point here. If I am looking for buys, is this area, of course. Yes. You have ADX negative here, buy signal in weekly chart. So it's like this. For me, right? For me. In the next 3 months, right? In the next 3 months, like this. Okay? You will have to wait March, April, something like that. Okay, so let's continue. Monthly. Let me see the monthly. Yeah, I cannot be very sure. I mean, at least for a bounce. I mean, the asset, the chart is garbage. Seriously. In my personal opinion, I will not put anything there. No, it's not my style. It's like pump and dump. But what's up to you? If I have to buy this because someone said you have to buy it, you have to trade it, to trade this thing, for me is a buy in the next 3-4 months. Okay, so let me see. Dan, thank you. Yeah, and actually, I'm thinking to adopt other cat because actually I adopted my cats. I have 2, and maybe I will adopt other one. I really like cats. And also I have a space right now because, I don't know, but in Japan, apartments are very, very, very small. So finally I have enough space. So, okay, so let me see. Use the dominance is also ready for, okay, let me see. Interesting, let me see. You're right, I missed it actually. I need to check use the dominance because it's very, very important to see if this thing is bullish, Bitcoin will get, we will see more downside for Bitcoin. Let me see. Okay, where is it? Okay, good. Okay, first of all, here we have invalidation. Invalidation for sell signal, yes, not the better variance. So there is a very good chance we will see the next leg up, as I said before, and from there we will see finally this move. We will see it potentially maybe this month or maximum January is gonna be a bear trap. This move here is gonna be a bear trap. Okay, so that means from there we will see a major correction. So let me see here. Yeah, we have various variance, volatility contracting, major move is coming for USD dominance. Potentially we will see something like this, right? Something like this. Let me show you. To the moon, 1 million, right? And after that, crash. Okay, and this crash is gonna be the bull market for Bitcoin, or maybe bounce for Bitcoin in 2023, but the trend is my friend, and the trend is to where? To the upside. Okay, so please don't be confused. Okay, so at what point is it? At what point the downtrend is invalid? Okay, for Bitcoin it's very easy. You have to see Bitcoin above 25k. Now, today. Bitcoin doesn't have any time anymore. You have to see Bitcoin above here. This point. Yeah. If you are bullish, at least for a test to the MI55 in weekly chart, yes. But if you really want to see 1 million Bitcoin, 500,000, like many YouTubers said, you have to see Bitcoin above 30k. Yeah. If you're talking about reversals, there is not a specific price. My way, for me, reversals are like this. You have Bitcoin is in downtrend. Let me remove this moving average here. Yes, it's in downtrend. Yeah, and in some point, Bitcoin is gonna do this. Test the MI55 here, and after I break the MI55, not like just one candle, actually 1 month or 2, like very, very, very strong bounce, 20%, something like that. Yeah, and after that, in the next pullback, that is gonna be the confirmation here. If in this pullback holds, yes, confirmation, and after that, next target to 1 million like this. Okay, But in weekly chart, it will take maybe 6 months. So it's long time. Don't worry. No rush. No rush. You are not missing anything. Mm-hmm. Okay, so stock market has a bear dip in the RSI yearly. Ah, of course. Yes, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. You are totally right. That's why for me it's very funny when I so many TikTokers, especially in TikTok, right? There are many. I don't want to be too offensive, but seriously, for me it was like I was getting sick when I was just reading Twitter or I was watching TikTok videos about finance, right? It's like, my God, shit, like how many I cannot imagine, like I didn't know, like we really have actually a lot of stupid people, right, on the internet. So it's like, okay, wow, very sophisticated people, right? Okay, let me see here. Yes, you are right. But don't be like too bearish. It's very bad. The thing here is like you have to be open-minded, and you have to really, really, really try to. I think this is not this. I think I saw it in the Nasdaq actually here. In the Nasdaq, I think I saw it here. No, is this one? I cannot remember where I saw it because I saw it actually. I saw the various variance. Yeah, I cannot remember. Sorry. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see. Is this one? Yeah, here. Yes, of course. It's this one. The thing here is like you will see this playing out in the next decade. I mean, the next 10 years. It's not like it's gonna happen tomorrow or something like that. No. The trend is your friend. Okay, the trend is your friend, and I know this is looking like a Shiba Inu, but the trend is your friend, and as long as the trend is to the upside, it just long positions. Long positions. That's it. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is this: yes, 2023 potentially is going to be garbage. Yes, but at the same time, if you are patient enough and you are waiting enough, this just follow the trend. The trend is to the moon, and that's it. So that means every time since the 40s, every time when it says in the mid 21 to the moon, this in the mid 21 to the moon. And now here, this in the mid 21 here, it could be 2,500, 3,000 to the moon, right? If this fails, doesn't matter. The mid 55 will follow, right? So you really want to see this breaking. It will take. I mean, we will be old, very old, maybe. So that's why when I see these kind of things, yes, it's like very concerning here, but it will take years, and also the volume is healthy. So I think like it's very bad idea thinking like the market will crash like to zero, right? Potentially, yes, we have to see a major something very, very, very complicated in the world, a war or something like that. Something like is gonna destroy the markets, yes, but right now I can tell you this: I wouldn't be worried about this too much. In my case, I am just maximum maybe a 6 month chart, the next 5 years, for example. We have a better divergence, yes, so that means then 2023, 2024, potentially we will see 2,000, 2,500, potentially yes. But even with that, the volume is very healthy. I cannot be very bearish. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, I thought you were European. I am from Sparta. As I said, one day, if I reach 100k subscribers, of course I'm gonna reveal my face. I don't do it. Actually, someone asked me why you don't show your face. It's because I don't consider my. First of all, I'm not handsome. You don't wanna see me. Second, I am not YouTuber. I am not YouTuber. I don't consider. I don't consider myself YouTuber. Just I am a guy who is sharing his experience in the markets and having fun. Yeah, I discovered thanks to you. I really like sharing my technical analysis. Of course, some people, actually some members of my Discord, they said, "Hey, we will travel to Japan and we want to meet you." Of course, please, we can do it, right? Just no pictures and that's it. The thing here is like I don't consider myself like a YouTuber, and I have dignity, you know. Like people, you see, for example, other YouTubers, right? They are doing this the meme faces like that, right? Like they are crying, they are. For me, like I have dignity. That's why I don't want to do it. I don't feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. So, or maybe I am very handsome. Who knows, right? Or maybe you will fall in love. Oh my God, this guy. Who knows? No, but the thing here is like, as I said, the main reason is because I don't consider myself YouTuber. That's why I don't do it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Okay, I have some other requests. I think they will be the last, and after that the recap for Bitcoin, and that's it. Okay, so let me see. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. I don't see the comments. Okay, let me do it here. This one. Okay, in 4-hour chart 1 day, right? 4-hour chart first 1 day. Well, first of all, here in 4-hour chart is like this. Okay, sideways. And when the chart, well, forget it. Actually, that sell signal in 4 hours should be the buy, because this is like this. Okay, you will see sideways here as long as it's holding this area. Yeah, you will see something like this, potentially another continuation. Looks like this asset is in downtrend. Okay, be careful here. Be careful here, because even if I said this, that bounce, it could be a sell. Okay, let me see the weekly chart. Yeah, maybe at least after test, maybe this bounce potentially when the chart is gonna be the last bounce, and after that you will see a major crash, something like this. You are in a range from this point and this point, right? Where is the MA55? Potentially the buy signal you will see, we will see maybe next week, is gonna test the MA55 here, and this test is gonna be a major sell opportunity, something like this. Okay, but it will take months. Okay, so let me see. USD. Yeah, the Japanese garbage yen, right? Okay, let me see. Here, okay, this is something we were expecting. Remember I said, okay, various averaging is forming here, testing the 55 here in OBB, here testing the 55, and from here to the moon, this is like this. Okay, not today, not tomorrow, in the next 3-4 months, 3 months, I think. Okay, every time when it says the 55 here, I cannot be bearish, because the trend is my friend, and you know, the trend is my best friend. Yeah, so that's why here, thank you for suggesting this, because I have to do something, because you know, right, I am in Japan, so this country is doing something very bad, at least in my opinion, for economy, and Japanese yen is looking more like the dollar. Okay, let's talk about the monthly. Monthly is a signal ADX negative here, MA21. So, well, in the long term, it's looking better here for a major drop here. Correction, not drop, correction. Because this, of course, you know what? I am a little bit not disappointed. My target was 160, so I fell for $10, but never mind. The thing here is like we have a major top here, and well, 2023, potentially in 2023 you will see in weekly chart, potentially we will see a bounce, right? But that bounce is gonna be a sell, of course. And after that, we will see other drop here, where the MA55 in monthly is gonna act as support, and after that to the moon, and after that to 1 million, right? So that means the Japanese economy will be garbage. Okay. Of course, I will have time. I have time to react, so maybe 1 year. Okay, so let me see 4-hour chart, right? 4-hour chart, if weekly chart is a buy for me, at least is looking for a bounce. For me, I cannot be bearish anymore. No short, no longs, at least for me. So that means this bounce here is like this, right? 4-hour chart for me, right? For me, no shorts any time frame right now. Is every time when you see this currency crashing, buy, bounce, long, no shorts, only longs, only longs. Why? Because weekly chart eventually will fire a buy signal. So that's why for me is more like thinking like this asset is gonna, we see bullish divergence here to zero. No. This is like this, okay? At least at 55 here, 140, okay? Potentially this is gonna be a sell, of course, but, right? But for me, no. This is a potential long position forming right now. Okay, let's continue with gold. Gold. Let me see. What is gold? Okay, gold is still better divergence. Careful here. It will take time because the volatility is very low for gold, but for me it's a sell. All this area for me is a sell. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I think that's it. Bitcoin dominance, I did it. And one day chart, let me show you Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance, I didn't see. Yes, you're right. You know what? Bitcoin dominance, I don't know, it's like doing something weird. Of 1 year in accumulation. The only thing I can say is something very bad. Is like I don't like to see Bitcoin just in sideways here for long time. Why? Because it's gonna explode. When you see this, well, it's gonna like this, right? And the thing here is like, it's gonna be an uptrend, it's gonna be downtrend. We don't know. The only thing I can tell you with this consolidation here, many altcoins will get wrecked. So the thing here is like it's still in consolidation. Monthly buy signal is still on. Yeah, target should be 45 around there, and for me it's just about time. It's consolidating here. Okay. Now the weekly chart. Weekly chart, we have a buy signal, well, almost over, I think. So more sideways. I cannot tell you more. Yeah. The bullish, there is a bullish divergence forming here from this point and this point. Yes. If we see the seller line tested here, potentially we will see other leg down here to 40 and more consolidation. In 1 day chart, yes, we will see a leg down. Yeah, this is a very easy short setup. Of course, we can short, right? But it's not short. This is gonna be like this, right, to the downside. Yeah. So okay. So never mind. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Recap for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to zero. Maybe yes. Well, let's see. I said before, for me, right? Bitcoin is this area of resistance right now here. Yeah. If you want to see validations, right now Bitcoin must pump. Even if we see the pump around 17,500 should be other short position. Because why? Because the trend is my friend, and that's it. Okay. So now in 4-hour chart, Bitcoin is holding. Is trying. The thing here is like this is gonna be the trigger. In 4-hour chart, I am short. I mean like total transparency. You can see my BitGet account. By the way, if you want to support the channel, you can open an account there with my link. And here, you will see a sell signal soon, maybe in the next 12 hours, maybe tomorrow. And after that, this should be like this, right? Because the volatility is very low. So I'm looking for a leg down around there, maybe 16,500 first target, and potentially we will see test to 15k area again. If we see 15k area again, I am looking for new lows. Okay, but Bitcoin in general is doing very bad. 1 day weekly chart. I didn't say this, but let me show you here. We have this bullish divergence. Yes, I think very sad, but I think this move was the bullish divergence. Right now here, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the slope getting negative. So that is the thing I am looking for right now. Now in OBB, is forming 1, 2, 3, two bullish divergence, as you can see here. But the problem here is like in the past, okay, let me see, 1 hour, 10, okay, after 5 minutes, but I think it's very important this. Let me show you here. Historically speaking, every time when Bitcoin, the OBB was above the MA55, yeah, every time when we saw this, yeah, technically the bottom was in. Okay, you will not catch the bottom, but you will catch the next bull market. If I can tell you based on this, okay, so we have to wait here for the next potential setup. But you know what? I think it's gonna be a fake out. Yeah. The reason is very simple. Here, MA55 was support. Here, MA55 was support. Here, MA55 was support. Also, the moving average 200 here was support. 200 moving average was support, and also the 200 moving average was support. And now here, in this period, Bitcoin is below the MA55, is below there, and also is below there the moving average 200, you see, and also broke the 50 level in the RSI. So based on probabilities, I am doing this because it's just probabilities, right? So here, fine, because Bitcoin was support. I mean, Bitcoin found support here. Okay, perfect, fine. But here, no, and also below the mid 50 level in RSI, and also with rejection, right? Well, good luck with your bottom, right? That's why everything is about probabilities. Last thing, let me show you here. Why I'm using sometimes RSI, I don't use it for trading, but I know many of you are using RSI because don't take it personally, but newbies, they use MACD and RSI. Oh my god, okay. So let me show you here. 3-month chart, yeah, it's about to close in 10 days. And what is this? Tell me what is this? You know, right? And the rules is very simple. Rules is as long as the market is above 50 level in RSI, bullish. Below the 50 level is what? Bearish. What is this? Well, Happy New Year. Or maybe not happy. I don't know. The thing here is like we will see the close very soon in 10 days, and it's gonna be below the 50 level in 3-month chart, and also it's gonna be below with continuation in 2-month chart, and monthly is totally garbage. Okay, so tell me, next target for Bitcoin is 500k, right? 500k, right? To the moon, of course. Believe me, one day, maybe in some point next year, I'm gonna be bullish for Bitcoin, and it's gonna be very funny because people will say, "Oh no, Bitcoin will hit 1k," and I will start telling you, "No, Bitcoin will hit maybe 25, 27k, whatever," right? I hope so. Now, in curve here, I cannot be extremely bearish because I have rules, right? We will see potentially at some point, maybe in January, February, a buy signal in monthly. Okay, because Bitcoin is below the MA55. Let me say it again. This momentum, it depends, right? How deep, how bad actually Bitcoin crash is just gonna be a major bounce. When you will see something like this, and if I use my powers of Nostradamus, you use the zero line testing here in the monthly, right? Testing here in some point, right? Because you know I am Dr. Strange, I can predict the future. So something like this, and you see the 55 testing here. You know what I will do, right? Run forest, yeah. Okay, so next time in my next live stream, I'm gonna explain the dots and everything. Okay, and now I think it's more than 1 hour, and usually it's just 1 hour. Okay, guys. So in today, right? I mean the projection, right? Because that is gonna be the idea of this live stream is like, okay, in short term, 4-hour chart is like this. 1-day chart also is like this, at least all this week. Okay. Invalidations, very simple. Bitcoin must pump to, I don't know, like 18k now. So for me, is to the downside still. Now it's gonna change potentially. Yes, it could change maybe next week. Maybe next week when you will see a potential buy signal here, and Bitcoin is in sideways here, holding this area without crashing, and in some point in the future here, my projection is going to be different. My projection is going to be to the upside, where the target should be the MI55, and after that, crashing again. Okay, so okay, good luck with your trades, and thank you for watching, and see you Friday for me. Thank you for watching.